Hey there, YouTubers! Unboxing video time. Another CPU cooler, and I don't remember which brand it is. Found a good deal on Amazon. Oh yeah, this is Thermaltake. At least I think it was a good deal. It was like $20, $21, $22. So we had just bought the Tough Air 110, and now we're looking at the UX200 SE. So this is RGB. Let's just go ahead and get it open. Compatible with MSI. Looks like Gigabyte, probably Asus for that matter. And yeah, so I bought the Tough Air. The one thing I didn't like about it was the mere fact, well, let me show you, that it wasn't our ARGB, right? So there's the Tough Air. And lo and behold, this one is ARGB, and it looks like it may be the same type of CPU cooler. Just this one is ARGB. So guess where this might end up at, folks? You guessed it, on the Tough Air 110. Alright, so cheap plastic frame to lock this down, and I'm going to pull it out. I'll leave all the other parts in. There's the thing of thermal paste in there, the cheap plastic screws. I'm not really a big fan of these kind of dealios, but... And this one does have the metal fan rings. They're not rings. So yeah, two different settings on here, as you can see. So probably LGA 1700 and 1151 1200. There's the parts that will secure it to your motherboard. So all of this will be on the top layer of the motherboard, unlike the Tough Air that I had, or have, which there was a mounting plate underneath. Here is the fan. Very similar to the other one, but like I said, this is, so you got a 4-pin, and then ARGB, alright? And of course you'll use the software to change the colors on this thing. Now, the fan, or the heatsink itself, so you got dinged up a little bit. This has one of those connections that I don't really like, but this will connect to the plastic frame. There's a sticker here to take off, and then you'll put your thermal paste on the CPU. The heatsink itself, except for the way this mounts, actually looks pretty nice. So I think I'll be happy there. I don't know if these are bent down or it is just the way it's either designed or it got damaged in shipping, but not too bad, you know, for $20. We've gotten quite a few CPU coolers, and that currently probably makes that the cheapest CPU cooler. Warranty information in there, and here's your parts list. Not a lot of parts in this, which will be nice. The Tough Air 110 that we just did was quite a bit of work. So we have these parts, the fan, the heatsink, and then those two mounts. I'm totally forgetting the name of them, but it's the component that'll mount the fan to the CPU heatsink. Then you have the ring, thermal paste, and these plastic gizmos to lock it down. I'll do a installation video of this. It'd be pretty simple. We'll do Intel LGA 1700 most likely. I'll find something. And then this also will do AMD. Using, okay, this uses the mounts that come with your AMD CPU as well, so you won't have to, when you first get it in, you'll leave the base plate that comes with your CPU, assuming you have one of these guys here. Alright, but yeah, that's it, folks. Not a whole lot to this. We will, like I said, install it. And, you know, maybe I'll do some benchmarks. Depends on which CPU I combine it with. If it's like a Celeron or i3, probably nobody's going to care. I don't think this really is adequate for an i9. And the i7's kind of busy at the moment. So, what will we do with this in the future? Good question. And I don't know. Hopefully you guys will get something out of the installation when we do that. It'll be pretty simple. Thanks for checking out the video of this here UX200 SE.